This is News Trail, your daily dose.
It's Wednesday, 18th February 2026. Welcome to News Trail. I am Adetola Kayode. The first National Traditional and Religious Leaders Summit on Health has been held in Abuja, where President Bola Tinubu described the young fellows of the federal government's National Health Fellowship Program as a key force to delivering the renewed National Health Alliance and strengthening health care across communities. The president tasked them to serve Nigeria with honor, humility, and courage, assuring them that his administration will work assiduously to secure their career path. Selected from each of Nigeria's 774 local government areas, the National Health Fellows are part of a program championed by the Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare to boost health care delivery nationwide. The current group is the second cohort. Tinubu also acknowledged efforts by the Minister of Health and Social Welfare and his team to ensure state government host a fitting graduation ceremony for the fellows as they complete their fellowship program. The president also reaffirmed his administration's determination to sustaining the war against insecurity, assuring Nigerians that the country would eventually win the battle. The Senators passed the Electoral Bill 2022, Repeal and Reenactment Bill 2026. Before the passage, there was a rowdy session as the upper chamber resumed proceedings with a demand for division over Clause 60 raised by Senator Eyinaya Abaribe, ADC, Abia South. The Senate President Godswill Akpabio stated that he believed the demand had previously been withdrawn, but several opposition senators immediately objected that claim. Citing Order 52 subsection 6, the Deputy Senate President Barau Jibrin argued that it would be out of order to revisit any provision on which the Senate President had already ruled. This submission sparked another uproar in the chamber, during which Senator Sunday Karimi had a brief face-off with Abaribe. The Senate leader Okoyemi Bamidele then reminded lawmakers that he had sponsored the motion for rescission, underscoring that decisions previously taken by the Senate are no longer valid. He maintained that, consistent with his motion, Senator Abaribe's demand was in line. The Senate President sustained the point of order, after which Abaribe rose in protest and was urged to formally move his motion. A rare global alignment has occurred, with Lent and Ramadan fasting period beginning same day. Millions of Christians across the world are set to begin the 2026 Lenten season on February 18, with the observance of Ash Wednesday, a solemn day that signals the start of the annual 40-day fasting and prayer period. Lent will run through Thursday, April 2, 2026, serving as a time of reflection, repentance, and spiritual discipline for millions of believers. On Ash Wednesday, worshippers attend church services where ashes are placed on their foreheads in the form of a cross, symbolizing humility, mortality, and a renewed commitment to faith. The season commemorates the 40 days Jesus Christ spent fasting, according to biblical accounts. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia on Tuesday officially announced the sighting of the crescent moon, marking the beginning of Ramadan 1447. With the Hilal confirmed, the holy month of Ramadan begins on Wednesday, with Taraweeh prayers held after the Isha prayer on Tuesday night. Muslims in Saudi Arabia, Nigeria, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, and some other parts of the world will begin their first day of fasting at dawn on Wednesday, ushering in a month dedicated to prayer, reflection, and devotion. Reverend J.C. Jackson, a towering figure in the American civil rights movement who evolved from a protege of Martin Luther King Jr. into a two-time presidential candidate and a global mediator, has died at the age of 84. His family announced the passing on Tuesday, praising the unwavering belief in justice, equality, and love. Jackson was a key lieutenant in King's Southern Christian Leadership Conference in the 60s and was present in Memphis, place when King was assassinated in 1968. He later founded Operation Push and the National Rainbow Coalition organizations dedicated to social justice and economic empowerment that merged in 1996. Jackson's historic presidential bids in 1984 and 1988 shattered racial barriers and laid the groundwork for Barack Obama's historic victory 2 decades later. His stirring address to the 1988 Democratic National Convention, in which he urged the party to find common ground and declared it takes 2 wings to fly, remains a landmark of American political oratory. And that's it, the news trailer for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. And always remember, life has no limitations except the ones you make. Have a fantastic midweek.